Oh, so I can start this here. Right then, the options first of all. Turn down volume. Should be good enough. Vibration, yes. Life gauge is solid. No, I don't. Oh, because... New game! Also, in before people say, oh my god, it's all in block capitals. I know it's in block capitals. Because it doesn't matter. Because to play as Belmont in this, I think it's at Richter.
(1476), Wallachia. A great war raged between Dracula and humanity. Just when it seemed that there was no hope for mankind to prevail, out of the darkness and despair, a champion arose. A true-blooded vampire hunter named Trevor
not Richter.
Belmont and his comrades triumphantly slew Lord Dracula. A truly glorious victory for all. However, the evil one did not pass from this world in silence. With his final words, Lord Dracula left a demonic curse that enshrouded all of Europe in misery and torment. Ravaged by hideous plague and dire famine, the people's hearts turned black and murderous. The weak were slain without pity, while the land was pillaged and scourged without remorse. 3 years have passed since the death of Lord Dracula, and the invocation of Dracula's curse.
And that's why it's called Curse of Darkness. But, yeah, in this we play as Hector I don't know what his last name is. Not a Belmont, that's all I'll say. And we meet a very flamboyant friend in about 2 seconds. That's pretty loud.
Show yourself, Isaac! I know you're here!
Hector! Is that you?
I finally tracked you down.
You tracked me down. I was the one who lured you here. Hector, the fool who betrayed our Lord Dracula.
That matters not. I've come to exact my revenge upon you. For the death of Rosalie!
Oh, and how will you have this revenge? When you are utterly at my mercy, you relinquished your powers. You couldn't even protect your own woman. And now you think to defeat me? Lord Dracula is gone, but his powers are still here in Wallachia. Even you must realize.
Devil forging.
Indeed, with this the most forbidden of arts. A wisp of conjured matter can be transformed into a hellish devil. There are but 2 humans who possess this magnificent power.
Conveniently.
You and I.
Yes. To our lasting shame. But I shed that evil power. Never again will I use it.
Ah, but you will, Hector, and soon you have no choice. Without it, I could crush you in an instant. But that wouldn't be very satisfying, now would it? You deserve a most gruesome fate for the humiliation you brought upon me 3 years ago. Bereft of the power of devil forging, you cannot hope to pursue me. That is why you will reclaim your powers, and thence follow where I lead you. But, in the end, the glorious vengeance you seek will not be yours. It will be mine.
Wait! Isaac!
Like I say, very flamboyant man.
Damn him. So be it. I must descend into darkness and reclaim that accursed power once more. Heed my words. I will hunt you down like the beast you are! I will have my revenge.
There we go. So, I'll stop whistling. Oh no, a dead end. If only there was a ogre to break through this wall. No, not ogre, executioner, sorry. Hamburger, thanks man, appreciate it. And I can't go the other way just yet, because I need to go this way and get a fairy. All brown's lovely. I need that to make weapons and stuff. Yeah, no, you can't do it just yet. Give me all the bronze. Give me. Level up. So that way I can make headgear, armor, accessories, more weapons. But as soon as I get the battle beast, I will want to use a specific path to upgrade it. And I think they drop, not runes. I'll know what it is once they drop it. Still don't need to save. Also, I'm gonna attempt to get the unique boss items from stealing from them. Sometimes it's annoying, but I mean, I'll figure it out. I think they drop ancient something. There it is. Wild memory, that's That's what they drop. And now we get our fairy.
This unearthly power.
Appear
Is it
before
coming
me
from that
now!
tombstone?
That's the only thing I remember of the incantation.
How conscientious of him. He carved the instructions into stone along with the most difficult visualization. So, that's how badly he wants me to regain my powers. Very well. Heed my words, O great powers of darkness! Release to me the tortured souls. Let me infuse him with my life force, and awaken him to the world of the living. Immaculate being, appear before me now!
Oh look, it's a little fairy! Zaid.
Well, well. Devil forging, isn't it? Never seen that before. Quite impressive. It's enough to make your blood run cold.
Who are you?
Oh, my apologies, my lord. I should have offered an introduction. I go by Zed.
No, thank
I'm
you.
here for one purpose only. To purify this land of the pestilent curse which infects it.
I see.
You, on the other hand, are pursuing the other Devil Forge Master, are you not? The one you seek fled toward the chapel on the other side of the mountain. He made his escape through the back of the castle.
What concern is this to you?
He is the one protecting the curse. Ergo, he is an impediment to me, and to all those who abide in this land.
I see. Very well. I, Hector, thank you for your help. Now, if you'll forgive me, I must be on my way.
And now I get to name my fairy. Which I will call because you get rid of it at the first moment that you can. And it's pretty useless. It has its move every now and then, but otherwise you don't really give a shit about it. That's the wrong bloody button. Dragon Crest. So, I hope you don't mind random, but I have named it after you. Because, like I say, as soon as we get the battle formation, I just focus on that to try and get it to its skeleton form. Because then once that gets upgraded enough and levels up enough, it unlocks like not a missile barrage, but like 1,000 bones. Like it just basically hovers in the air and fires a shit ton of bones at like the nearest enemy or whatever. And it is like the most broken thing in this game because it can stun lock things and it can also just constantly hit bosses. It's a pretty broken power, it is. And I believe the battle familiar is the second one that you get. And also here, you come back, no, not here. But there's one of these around here somewhere where you need to jump off. But you need the bird later that allows you to hover with it. You then come back here, you hover down, and then you go up 100 floors of challenging enemies as it gets progressively more challenging, and then you come back down another 100 floors. I can't remember what it gives you, but I'm fairly certain it's a unique item once you do it, but it is very difficult. Because obviously there's no save rooms, there's no warp rooms, there's nothing. It's just 200 floors of fighting. Every 5 floors, I believe, you get a rest. So sometimes it will give you potions, maybe a magical ticket to leave. But if you leave, you have to redo everything again. So if you somehow made it, say, 195 floors, and you leave, do it again. So you pretty much just need to go in with a couple of fairies, pretty well upgraded fairies, like to their maximum evolution tree, of the same type that gives you a shit ton of healing, and then just buy a crap ton of potions, heart potions, and sacrificial dolls and that kind of stuff. Just so obviously you go in ready and prepared, and then everything else just is pretty much just you stocking up with them, the skeletal beast, because with its missile barrage, it, like I say, it breaks most rooms. It does. Like I say, I have quite an extensive knowledge about this game, but that's only because I've played it quite a few times. I believe, also, I've attempted to 100% this game once. I've never been able to do it. I haven't. Because, obviously it was my dad's playthrough, he was playing it, but whenever it got to a boss, he wanted me to steal from it, because you had, like, one chance. Like, if you could do that chance over and over again, as long as you didn't kill the boss, but you have like one chance to steal a unique item from them to make a unique weapon or armor. And we did everything, but I just couldn't steal from Death. I knew the exact timing and pattern to get him down, I just couldn't steal from him. I would always be too late. I spent maybe 2 hours just trying to do it. So that is the only thing I've never been able to do with this. I probably won't do 100% run of this, just because, like Bloodstained, it would take so many hours. So obviously what I'm going to do is obviously 100% the maps. You know, gain items, you know, do the 200 floor thing. And if I do in my own spare time, I might do it, just to have the save file to say I've done it. But otherwise I'm not doing it. Oh, hey Daniel. Yes, graphics. I would have played anything else, because I beat Tomb Raider, but... Just play Rainbow Six. I'm not playing it solo. God no. God no, I'm not playing it solo. And yeah, I know I can play what I want, but that's why, you know, it still helps if I ask. So I'll go on, I'll go. Like, it still helps if I ask. You know, if anyone has any ideas, let me know. Because in that way I'm not sort of just sitting staring at a bloody screen all day. I hadn't even a stinking save point. I just want the ability to make weapons. Also, when I do play this, obviously when I continue to play this I should say, I will attempt a... fucking cotton balls. I will attempt a Trevor playthrough. Which, I mean, the game's like pretty fucking difficult because, like, as far as I'm aware, you can't. I mean, I think you can have healing items, but they're very rare early game until you go to the shop. It is, because I remember doing it. I only got like this far, and I kept getting my ass handed to me. And then I think after you beat Trevor, unless you already know the code, you can play as a tiny little pumpkin. You can, and I believe that is like ultra hard mode. I mean, then again, you can put it on like extreme, but I've never played it with a pumpkin kid. Oh no. Did that? No, that does say aluminum. God damn it. Americans! Why must you spell it aluminum? Anyway, how have you been, Daniel? So about pretty sure you came against cheaters. Just because you're not good doesn't mean people are cheating. There we go. Now I can make shit. He was hiding in a shallow valley. Actually shot him and looked onto a head instantly and was over. Cheating. There's nothing wrong to give you something now doing a thing where they give you back points you lost to someone you played against later gets banned. Apparently you play with a tune for 75 points on you. Wow. This is the second Castlevania game I'm playing. Yep. Well, third to be technical. Because I've played Super Castlevania 4. Lords of Shadow was the best 3D Castlevania. Fuck you, Helgast. I take that to heart, I do. Lords of Shadow is not the best 3D Castlevania game. This or Lament of Innocence is. Like, don't get me wrong, Lords of Shadow, pretty good game. But Castlevania, ooh, on a Spirit of Fuji. I don't really want that. But no. It's because these are basically Symphony of the Night. Well, this is basically 3D Symphony of the Night. And Lament of Innocence was sort of an attempt at it, but a very linear version. Alright, how are you? You do? I mean, yeah, I understand why people might say that, but in all honesty, like, not really. Because there isn't another name for it. Like, for this, I mean, obviously you can't see the... Oh yeah, because I didn't know that. Like, because you can't see... Obviously, I mean, you can't actually see the rest of the map. Like, when you see this, what's your first thought? Castlevania or Metroid? Like, just when you see a map system like this, you think of Castlevania or Metroid. And because we haven't really coined a term, as far as I'm aware, for this genre, like, if you call something a Metroidvania, people immediately know what type of game it is you're getting into, you know? Like, obviously, Bloodstained, it's a Metroidvania. I mean, granted, it's made by the fucking Symphony of the Night dev, true, but, you know. Like, well, like, you look at those and you just go, oh, that's the kind of game I'm getting myself into, you know? And because that description is able to really show up, well, really sort of describe the actual game you're getting. Like, a lot of people can make snap judgments and go, that's my thing or that's not my thing. You know. Obviously, like Bloodstained, people can look at that and go, oh, a classic 2D side-scroller, nice. But then as soon as you mention, oh, it's a Metroidvania, anyone who knows that would either go, oh, lovely, or eh. What the hell is Innocent Devil? Oh, that fairy. That heals me. That tiny little thing that's flying around next to me. That thing. That is my Innocent Devil. Also, I'm just going to very quickly sit in this chair. Chair explanation. Therapeutic chair. Low frequency waves, yeah I can tell, soothe away your stiffness. This low price includes delivery and handling. Order now. Now that doesn't look extremely therapeutic though. They'll do another prime example. Really? Is that a Metroidvania? Is it? Because Zelda is more of a dungeon crawler, if anything else. Not a dungeon crawler, that's the wrong definition. But it has dungeons in it and stuff. And again, when you think of dungeons, you immediately think, oh, okay, there's one giant, like, thing, items to find, puzzles to solve, beat boss, move on. Oh, God, I'll still be here. I should actually really play Zelda 2 sometime. I still wouldn't mind playing Zelda 1 though. But if everything goes according to plan, I have another Zelda game I want to play. Which, in all honesty, I just want to replay fucking Link to the Past. But no, in all honesty, I really do want to play Zelda 1 though. I do. But obviously if I do play it, I will have a map next to me. I will, because it's not cheating, before anyone says. Illumina. Story Rockman. Sonic and Mega Man. Rockman is Mega Man. Rockman is Mega Man. it is. It's just the Japanese name for him. Like originally Mario was Jumpman. Because that's exactly what he did, he jumped. And I don't know why Mega Man was called Rockman. That will forever confuse me, but... So then, I guess any more Nintendo news I've missed out on, or nothing yet? No, Hellgast. If I said your name, I'm sorry, but I meant Hellgast. He's my Nintendo guy. Because I never catch up on Nintendo stuff. Then again, I don't think there is anything out. That's exactly what I wanted. No, in fact, no, because I want to level it up in that way. I don't want to kill this guy because he has aluminium. Or aluminum, if you prefer. Oh no, it's not going. Just blows. Just, yeah, there's a fourth floor. I got 75% like quickly. Oh no, that's just the map completion. That's just a map completion. Oh no, there's multiple locations to go to. There you are. Yeah, this isn't the only place. And even then I won't get 100% because of the first floor. I missed that one section. But you can't come back here later because there's a back exit. When you come out the back exit, which I'm about to now, there's a way to loop round and come back to the front. And obviously in order to get 100% map completion for every map, you have to go that way anyway. I believe there are those skeleton skull things. Yeah, then after here we go to Baljet Mountains. We do. I don't know if I remember correctly. He levels up with anything. Oh, the traditional walk up the castle stairs. And now we have the first boss. Oh no. Because yeah, I don't think you can steal anything off this guy, for the obvious reason if we don't know how to steal yet. Let's just say I know what I'm doing. Let me just put that out there. I might know what I'm doing with it. The Baljet Mountains. And this is where we get our second familiar. It's the battle one. Which I will be taking a very specific path. I don't remember what the path is, but all I do know is I'm taking him that way. Magmard. I don't think this will fit. You lucky bastard. Why Black Blazer? Because he's going to be the most useful thing that I'll be using 24/7. Except I need to summon the fairy. Because it still needs to fucking level up. Well, evolve. Ah, Lizardman. Nope. Yes, the OST is amazing. I was about to say I'll farm for one more Jet Black. Don't need to. I now have almost one of everything, I just don't have a special. Because special you don't get until way later on. And I think the first special you make is a spiked shield, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I just want the fairy to fucking level up. So I can see the pathway, then I can re-equip the bloody battle one and... then I know exactly the pathway needs to go. I'm fairly certain I remember what the pathway is, I just don't remember what I have to use to level it up. Fucking on the soundtrack. I'll stop. I will actually stop now. How many does he bloody have now? 36. I think he might need 50. I think he needs 50 to level up. Oh, hey, Black Blazer. Oh, by the way, Black Blazer, I don't know if you've noticed, but I decided to call this innocent devil random because it's extremely useless. Well, it's useful, but for one specific reason. And then I named my big fighty McDude Black Blazer. Because I'm going to turn him into a skeleton that just fires a broken move that he learns. Which just fires a barrage of bone missiles at the nearest enemy, and it wipes everyone out. It does. So yeah. Oh no, what do you want? So yeah. You will eventually be able to just annihilate everything that's in your path. Because then I need you to go up to... Because there's like this this location where there's 200 floors of enemies. So you go up 100 floors, you cross over, you come down 100 floors. Your ability, well his ability I should say, is completely broken in those scenarios. Because whilst you're off focusing on whatever you're trying to fight, you can just mash the ability button. There we go. Yeah, you just mash the ability button and he does shit off in the corner somewhere, and just you occasionally see just a barrage of bones come out your way. Oh, from Infant Fairy to Lethal. Oh no, I still don't know, but he's gone left. So that's why I don't want to equip you just yet, because I don't want to take you down the wrong path. Because then I have to have a random chance that you shit out an egg. Yeah, then there's the random chance that you shit out an egg, that then starts at level 1 again, and then I have to work it up that way. Whereas if I just go up the pathway it needs to go, I can just do it that way. Skill, Perfect Guard. A Perfect Guard will be performed if the enemy attacks his guard at the right time. Users move to defend against all sorts of enemy attacks. Thank you. I can't wait to not use it. Yeah, once I get to my nearest bloody save point, I'll save. This way. I believe we get a cutscene fairly soon with the shopkeeper and devil holder. I'll tell a lie, it's right now.
It can't be. That's impossible. She can't be alive.
Oh. May I be of service?
No.
Yeah.
Forgive me. My name is Hector. What are you doing in a place like this?
I could ask you the same question, sir.
I am searching for someone. A man bearing the same crest I'm wearing.
And this man, is he your enemy or your friend?
You sound as if you know him.
Yes, quite so. Now answer me. Be he your friend or foe?
He is my most bitter enemy.
I see. In that case, I shall help you.
Pardon me, milady, but by what reason would you offer me this boon? Indeed, by what reason should I trust it?
Your enemy is my enemy. That is reason enough. If you are a Devil Forge Master, you shall need a place to keep your little friends safe. Rest assured, you have no reason to refuse my help.
And don't worry, Black
Seem
Blazer, I'll
quite
leave you
knowledgeable.
with her.
Who are you exactly?
A witch. I escaped from the Western lands where we were hunted like vermin. I have the power to envision the future.
How interesting. And your name?
Julia.
Exactly. Just your
My
fiery
house is
molten
further on.
cock.
I shall prepare an elixir that may be of use to you. Farewell, for now.
Julia. She is the very image of Rosalie.
Oh yeah, warp room. Yeah, warp room we can't use just yet because we need 2 warp rooms. But I may as well sit in the chair. Because there's a secret room in this game, like way at the end, where it takes you into this like fairyland place of all the chairs you've sat in. Magical ticket. Chair explanation. Rocking chair. Sends you off into a deep sleep with a gentle rocking motion. A little too relaxing, in fact. Oh, a thing. The map. Yep. Well, I haven't missed anything so far.
Welcome. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? What do you need? Will that be anything else? Will that be all? What can I do for you? What will it be today?
Oh, Spirit Fuji. A godly material from a distant mountain in the east. Price for its use in many different weapons.
Change. Will that be all?
I can't bloody use it
Please
just
come
yet.
again.
No, I can't. well, for YouTube side of things, this is where I'm going to leave it here. I've got about 10 minutes, but... fucking on me back, Jesus Christ. Right, so then, YouTube, I will catch you in the next one. I don't know when I'm going to play this again, I really don't. Because I want to play Ninja Gaiden. I do. It's just that this was on the back burner. So I thought I'd play a little bit of it for about an hour and a half. Or 46 minutes, actually. 46 minutes. Nice. But, yeah. Like I say, YouTube, I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.